Alright, so we're going to solve this problem. I want to get it, since I see a bunch of logs and there's no numbers not outside of the log, we want to make this where it's log equals log. So notice on the left side I just have a single log there, right? But on the right side I've got two logs. How can I combine them if they're being subtracted? Nope, not multiply, divide. So remember, you take log of the first divided by the second. And now we have log equals log, don't we?
Yes.
So because these are log bases are the same, we can ignore them. That means that our x minus 3 has to equal 7x minus 23 over x plus 1. So how am I going to solve that problem?
Multiply x.
Good. Remember, always get rid of the fraction. So multiply by the x plus 1. No. So my x plus 1's on the right. They're going to cancel. What am I going to do on the left?
Multiply. Distribute.
I'm going to have to distribute or do FOIL. So I'm going to do that. So x times x is x squared. X times negative 3 is negative 3x. 1 times x is x. And 1 times negative 3 is negative 3. Equals, I can't do anything to this other side. I already canceled out my x plus 1's. What else can I do? Good, I got like terms right there. So x squared minus 2x minus 3 equals 7x minus 23. Now I can't factor because in order to factor I have to have this equation set equal to 0. But because we do have x squared and x, we want to see about factoring. So set your equation equal to 0. So let's move the 7x over. And what else do we need to move? The negative 23, and we're going to do it by adding. So we get x squared minus 9x plus 20 equals 0. And I can factor that trinomial. So x and x. What multiplies the 20 that will add to 9? Bigger number first. Bring down that first sign. Negative 5 times what kind of 4 gives me a positive 20?
What?
X equals 5, x equals 4.
Good. So
Yeah.
we get set them equal to 0. So x minus 5 equals 0. X minus 4 equals 0, and solve. They're both positive, but guys, it doesn't matter if the x here is positive or negative. What matters is when I plug it back into the logs, is it positive or negative? Now, I could do a formal check, and you actually have room on the next slide to do that. But I'm just going to check it right above these. Let's start with 5. If I plug in 5 here, I get 5 minus 3. Is that going to be positive or negative?
Positive.
So 5 worked on that one. So then check the next one. 7 times 5 minus 23. Well, what's 7 times 5?
35.
Minus 23. Is it positive or negative or 0?
Positive.
So that's good. And then here we got 5 plus 1. Is that positive, negative, or 0?
Positive.
So that one works. So 5 works. It's my solution or one of my solutions. Now let's check the 4. I'm going to change colors here. So when I plug in 4, what's 4 minus 3? Alright, so it's positive. What's 7 times 4 minus 23? Well, it's if you don't know offhand, it's okay. Just think what's 7 times 4?
28.
Minus 23. 28's bigger, so we know it's going to be positive, right?
Yes.
And then 4 plus 1, is that positive, negative, or 0? So it worked as well.
What happens if it's 0?
If it's 0, then it's not going to be a solution and we get rid of it. Okay? Just like earlier when we plugged it in and we got a negative number, we just marked it out. Same thing here. So we get both of these numbers as our solutions.
So 0 is not a